Hi everybody, this is Random Terry again, coming to you with something different.
And now for something completely different.
Yes, it is completely different. For me, it is. And what I have for you, if you saw in the thumbnail, which looks different, the background here than the background in the thumbnail, is some items that are used for RPG, which is role-playing games, such as Dungeons and Dragons, which I have been recently introduced to the gameplay of it, and I like it. It's fun, and I don't know a lot about it, but I'm an old woman, and I like Dungeons and Dragons. Go figure. It is fun for all ages, I believe. So don't think you're too old for things. You're not. So as you can see, there is something that I'm going to insert a clip in because I initially filmed this at my son's house and there's a different background, but the thing was too long. The video was too long and the lighting was off, and you can kind of tell in this clip. So I'm going to let that clip roll here. What you saw in the thumbnail, it's like a little leather type of bag. It's not, it's like pleather or PUV leather. Although it smells like it, but it's not. You can tell it's not. And you would put your dice in there. You can carry them if you have a bunch of dice. Or carry extra things in there or whatever. The only thing I think it should need is like a little slide on this to hold it down. Because that one keeps like sliding up because there's nothing to keep it down. But if you're holding it like this, you know. So there. It's like a giant D20. Okay, so you saw that was like that little, I don't know if I told you how much it was in that clip or not, but I will put all the links in the description below. But I thought that bag was really kind of cool. And that holds dice, such as what I'm going to show you now. So we're going to start off with this real pretty, and I don't have the price on these because I got rid of some of the packaging at his house. But I might, these are real pretty. These are like God, I wish I could hold them up better without throwing them down. It's a throwdown. But these are blue and purple, and they are super gorgeous. Polyhedral dice. There are 7 of them. Ooh, he wanted to get away. The most common one that you see, which is that one with the bag made out of, is a D20. It's got 20 sides. But there we go. Maybe you can see that color on that one. See, isn't that pretty? Four-sided dice, 10-sided dice, 8-sided dice. Yep. So these were pretty. You slide them in a bag. Oh, they came in a little zippy lock bag, and they came in this bag. But this bag is what I'm going to use for the other dice, because the other dice didn't have a bag that came in. But these are super pretty. Now these I have the price for. These were $5.83, and I think I got price adjustment on most of these, but oh, there we go. You can see those. Aren't they pretty? Now, if you can see this one, you can probably see the inside of that if I turn it around. And if you can see inside of that, see it moving? They all have the glitter inside of them. They are liquid core dice, and I just thought they were cool. I knew they had glitter in them, but I didn't know they moved around in there. Till my son said, yeah, they're liquid core. I'm going, what? Yeah. Yeah. So these were $5.83, and I had those. I had that price. I had the bag still. So I'm going to put them back in here so we don't lose them, because if I have a visitor jump up on my lap, these are so small that he will be able to get them, and I don't want him to get these. This would most certainly, I say most certainly, but cause some sort of little obstruction in his little belly. The little belly man. We don't want that. All right. I have 2 more sets of dice. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, didn't move that. I have this one that came in this box, and they are metal. And my son says they don't roll as well as the resin ones and stuff, but... Oh, okay. I didn't want them all out, but I have them all out. I just wanted to show you, like, one. It's metal with a white enamel in it, and they are so pretty. They are so pretty. And then, you know, this is a girly set, I'd say. Gosh, I don't know which things they went in. They have like a little foam that's like cut out for each one of them. I don't know which one is which. Oh, it fits there. See, you fit there. You're square, you fit there. You can fit there. Oh, that's kind of big for you, isn't it? No. Good grief. I don't know. They fit. They fit. They all fit. I know. We'll do that. All right. So it comes in this nice little metal box to keep them in. Oh, and this one I had the paper, the wrapper for. This one, howdy, was $5.49. Luxury white metal is what it was called. So there is that one. So there we go. So, and this set is $4.84. And it came in this little box, which is cool. It's like a pink metal or pink marbleized looking plastic. My son says, hey, I didn't like the box. He says, it's like pink with all that stuff on it. I was like, yeah, that's attractive to some people, you know, like me. And let me show you this set. So, this set looks like this. Ooh. Now, isn't that pretty? It's an iridescent set of dice. Isn't that just so cool? Just so cool. $4.84 for this. Now, I'm suspecting that dice like this cost more elsewhere. I have to go look it up, because I don't think I've ever priced them anywhere else. Ow. It got me. I don't think I'm going to put that one back in the bag. I don't need to. That's one. I'll just put it over there. All right. So now to fun things. So you roll them. Yeah. It's a role-playing game, if you don't know. So they have, I found this bag and this little, it's like a rolling dice tray. A dice tray. You hold your dice in it when you're playing or whatever. You can take it flat and you can snap the corners together, and I think the saying inside is funny because you have free actions. There's actions that you have to roll for to see if you can make it, or if you have the skills for it, or, you know, yeah, I don't know that much about the game, but I know there's things that are free that you can do. And I guess crying is one of them. A little drawstring bag, which is really nice, and the little like a little tray that you can put your dice in. I don't know if you can roll it in there. I don't know if it's big enough, or if you just set them in it while you're playing. Get down. These are not for you. No. So that was that. And I think this was $6 something. Hold on, I have the paper for this one. Oh no, it was $2.12. For these. Yeah. So I'm thinking these would probably make nice gifts for somebody that's into these. There's that. Now we get into some fun things. And some of these I know the price of, some of them I don't, because like I said, I got rid of the packaging because I consolidated some. But this is an elf mage. And it was $6.87. And I know I got a price adjustment. And I will take it out of the packaging. But there it is. And that is very small. And I love this packaging. Got 2 of them in this. They all seem to come packaged differently too. 2 of the things had like things like Easter grass type stuff in it. Okay. This one I got. My sister even played it with me. We went to my son's a couple weeks back, and my sister went with me, and he got us into a game. He kind of did like a one-shot game. So, there she is. And that's so tiny. And this is like, I guess, a resin printed thing. And I think I told you how much it was. What? $6.87. I did get some sort of price adjustment, so it brought it down a bit. I will put the links to these things. And the detail on this, for being so small. And you see her little elf ears. Yeah, okay. So these get painted. Yeah. At the end, I'll show you the one I painted. I'll show you how ugly it is, but, you know, it's supposed to be ugly. Yeah. Let's go with the other little box. So, I guess this one's a fighter. Okay, I only have 1 in here. So in this box came another box, and this thing was packed with this Easter grass stuff. And inside, it's called a fighter. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. I bought some detail brushes from Amazon. Here we go. There's some light. Aren't they cool? Yeah, I think they're cool. That one I can tell you the price of too, because that one was $4.87. And I mean, it was in there and it was packed. Packed. With that Easter grass packed all in there. I mean, it was like... Alright, now, here comes a big box. Now, in this big box, 1 of them came. And what was it? It was a Resin War God woman. But this box was so big that I put some other ones in it. So there's other ones in there and I don't know the price. So, let's start with this. Oh, yep, this is like a, I guess, a monster type thing. He's an ogre. He's a little bigger. Look at his ogre. Ogreism. All his little horns. And I must say, all of his little horns, well, look at that one right there. He's a horny little ogre. Seriously. So, doesn't he look mean? He look mean. Yeah, why put the horn right there? And look, he's got his plumber's crack showing. Hee-haw! Must be a plumber. Yeah, I don't think you got to see the detail on that face. Seriously. See the detail on the face? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I wouldn't want to come up against him in a dark alley. Well, maybe if he was that small, okay, but if you stepped on him, ow. Owie, owie. I forget how much the ogre was. Okay. Another one here. In bubble wrap. Oh, this was the War God woman. Yeah. There she is. She's got a... Where's her face? Oh, there we go. Her face is there right next to the wolf. In there somewhere. Where's her face? There you go. She's sitting down. She got a wolfie. And some of her, I guess, cape or whatever is flowing in the bag. I was trying to show you something. Like all these little nubs. probably had like supports coming from them. So I'll have to clip some of them off. Isn't that cool? I think they're just so cool. This one's gonna be fun to paint. Come on. This one was taped. This is another. Oh, okay. We have her stand that she goes on. And there she is. Oh, she looks so mean and menacing and half dressed. Of course. Designed by a man. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But cool. They come like that and then you paint them. So let me put you back in there. Yeah, this box had one of them in it. That War God woman with the thing. It was like on this little foam thing. And it was twist tied down right onto that. And that's how it was sent. They really protected them when they sent them. I guess they didn't want to get anybody pissed off. That's into this. Come on. Oh, okay, I don't have to close it really. I'll just put it over here. Okay, and then the last box. There's only one of them in here. Let's see. Oh no, I have two of them in here. Okay. So here was. Oh, this was a necromancer. His base. That he will sit on. Somehow. But I guess he is like an undead from what my son tells me. And there he is. His ribs are out, so he's like an undead thing. I believe if he's a necromancer, he is a monster type thing. There. All right, and then the last one came in this box, and it was packed with that blue shred. And it had these little foam pieces around these. There we go. And this one is like a sorceress. Her staff and her book, and her skirt is swooshing up. Now this one, I think I have she doesn't have a base. I guess she just sits on her dress. And this one, since this is the box she came in, this one, Forgotten Kingdom Mage, $4.74. There, I'll stuff you back in there. Yeah, they were packed pretty dang good. All right, and then another one, which came gray and came in one of these black things. And this was a, what do they call this one? Swordswoman for $5.67. And you think they're kind of a lot, but today I even went through and got some price adjustments on them. I like the way these things slide off. My swordswoman. Her face is putty, looks like putty. I put a black wash on her, so her the crevices kind of got like that dark black finish. And I painted it. Let's put it that way. My son said I needed blood on my sword, so I did. red hair. Looks good from the back. But then you see her face. I think it's a my character was a Goliath fighter, and so it had to be like blue-gray skin, which I'd already had it painted like normal tannish kind of skin, flesh tone, whatever you want to call it. And then he said that, so I had to paint over it. And then I tried to put like tattoo type things on the face. I couldn't do that. And then I dotted some more paint over that. So I think when I dotted it, because I can't brush stroke it because it was so small, my brush wasn't that small, I dotted and it kind of just made it putty looking. But that's okay. It makes her look meaner. So yeah. So she has had a test run. Because my son gladly invited me to play with his Monday night group. And they said, okay, they didn't have any objections. So they kind of got me in for one session and then I ran away. Had to get out of the story somehow. So that's what I bought from Temu for that. And then when you're painting them, I bought something like this. Now this, you put putty on here, you put your little person on there, and then you can like, you get to hold this kind of, and you hold them, and it gives you something bigger to hold on to. And you can kind of, if you hold on to that, you can kind of just spin them around in it. Yeah. And then there's that cap, and then you can screw this off and put this one on, but I don't know why. It's got those kind of holes. I really don't know why there's holes in it like that, but my brother did. And I bought, my son did. Didn't know either. So I bought two of those, just, I don't know why. In case I'm painting two of them at the same time, who knows. And then I'm going to show you this box. This box I got at Lowe's. That was kind of cool. I got these paints. There's paints. There's like 16 paints. There is paint thinner, acrylic paint thinner, and brush cleaner. And then 16 paints of assorted colors. And they came in a nice box, but I threw the box away. So, and this was 20 something bucks, I think. I think they were 20 something bucks. Something like that. So, and I think, was that from a local? Yeah, that was from local. And Micro Mark. And my son says you gotta like prime those before you paint them. So I bought some primer from Amazon. So that's me, and that's me gonna have fun. And yes, our little dragon joined me today for this. So I will link everything, if I can remember to do so, in the description. And so you can find it easy if you find something you like, if you play Dungeons and Dragons. And if you don't print your own, which my son generally does. So that's my haul for you for today. Different, I know, than usual. So if you like this, give me a thumbs up. And it doesn't have to be an arthritic thumbs up. It can be your thumbs up. And or subscribe. That would be optimal. I'd love that. And share if you want to share. Till next time. Bye.